Now, the draft Digital Personal Data Protection Bill has been approved by the Union Cabinet. Sources tell us that the draft bill will be presented in the upcoming monsoon session of Parliament. Ashmit has been tracking that closely. He joins us now with the details. Ashmit, take us through the contours of the bill. What does it mean for you and me?
Well, it's been a 6-year wait. 2017 is when the Apex Court had declared privacy to be a fundamental right. And 6 years hence, we're coming closer to the framework as far as data protection is concerned. In terms of what it looks like, well, the final version is not available to anyone except for the government's eyes. What we do have is the November 2022 draft, which was put out there in the open for consultation. According to that, there are 5 key takeaways. Number one, the bill introduces the term data principles. That's for individuals such as you and I. You and I will have the right in terms of raising, in terms of grievance redressal mechanism, we have the right to seek deletion of information by a data fiduciary. What is a data fiduciary? That's the second key takeaway. Data fiduciary would be any entity that would be collecting data from individuals such as us. So that includes everything from WhatsApp to Netflix to Twitter and everything in the middle. There are very clearly codified responsibilities that are cast on data fiduciaries, such as ensuring safeguards, ensuring that there is an alert put out whenever there's a data breach that is noticed. Also, that data can only be used for as long as the purpose is satisfied. So there are obligations cast on these fiduciaries. We will also see a data protection authority come up. It will be at par with the civil court. It will be appointed by the government. It will have powers of a civil court. It can be challenged before a high court as well, and that the orders passed by such a data protection authority will be binding on the fiduciaries. Interesting bit, they can put up penalties of 500 crores, which is a far cry from what contemporary legislation in other countries such as Europe have. They have penalties running up to 4% of the global turnover. Importantly, national security also finds mention as a part of this data protection framework. Under this framework, the government can exempt itself by a notification from complying with provisions of this legislation in cases of national security and public order.
All right, Ashmit, appreciate you joining us. We will, of course, wait to see the final version of the bill. We are given to understand that the Cabinet has cleared it and it is expected to be taken up in the upcoming monsoon session of Parliament. That is a wrap on this edition of Business 360. But before